Hey guys, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe today. I noticed that you guys haven't really been leaving any likes. Please leave that like. It really helps the channel a lot. And today we're going to be doing a review on the third episode, which is one of my favorites. I forgot this one was in this season. It's that darn cat, or that ding that cat. He's real gone. Sorry, that's kind of weird. It's a weird subtitle. It says, this is Tales from the Crypt Season 1, Episode 3, 1989. It's directed by Richard Donner. The Haunt of Fear is based on The Haunted Fear, issue number 21, EC Comics. And it's the main cast is Joe Pantoliano, which, if you guys didn't know, he plays in Sopranos somewhat until he ends up dying in that, which is... spoilers, sorry. And also he plays in The Matrix in the first one and in the second one. He ends up like betraying them in The Matrix. So he's kind of famous. And when I see him in this episode, I'm like, what the fuck? That's Joe Pantoliano. I can't even say his fucking name. Plot summary spoilers. Okay. It opens up with Joe, which I'm not going to say his fucking name because his name is weird in it. Alaric? I don't know. A man buried alive in a coffin, narrating his life story. Yes, it's pretty fucked. This whole entire episode is fucked. Joe, which I'm not gonna say his fucking name in the episode because it's weird, explains how a mad scientist transplanted a cat's gland into his brain, supposedly giving him 9 lives. Well, what happens in the beginning of the episode? He's like, Joe is like, he's homeless. So the guy has to get, he's like, hey, I got something for you if you want to do it. I'll give you so much money if you want to do this. And he goes, okay, all right, why not? And he's going through the surgery, and there's a cat there, and he's like, I give you 9 lives. And Joe is like, what? He's like, yeah, you can't die. He's like, okay, all right. And then he doesn't believe him. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what happens in the beginning. I don't know if he tries to kill him. And then he comes back and says, hey, see what I mean? I give you 9 lives. I can't remember if he did that or not. But what matters is that he actually gave him 9 lives. Realizing he cannot die. He can die and come back. Joe uses his gift for profit, joining a carnival sideshow where attendances pay to watch him die. Yeah, it's pretty fucked. And so for profit, for more money, and he has to give some of the profit to the guy that gave him the gland. He ends up dying like every single night. Well, not every single night, but majority of his 9 lives. And there is kind of like a a twist at the end. I'm spacing out for some reason. Each stunt gets more dangerous: drowning, execution, hanging, and Joe becomes a morbid celebrity. Yes, there's a lot of fucking weird stunts in this. Actually, each time he comes back, or sometimes when he comes back, he doesn't come back for like a long time, like probably for like a day or so. But he comes back after. But he's like, what the fuck? Why do you come back later on? Some deaths are like quick. He comes back like this. I don't know. As greed grows, he does his ridiculousness and begins losing count of his deaths. Yes. Regardlessness. Recklessness. Sorry. Yes, he loses tracks of his deaths. But he does remember all of his deaths because at the very end he goes, I have one more life, which you'll see. It's kind of a surprise twist. As greed grows... Okay, no, I said that already. And the final twist, Joe realizes too late that he has used up all of his 9 lives. He's truly dead inside the coffin he meant to escape from. Well, he doesn't use... See, what the problem is with this thing is he realizes the cat that gave him his gland used up one of their lives. So he didn't have a full 9 lives himself. So he had 8 lives. That's the twist at the very fucking end. So the themes and analysis is greed, yes. It's irony, poetic justice, yes. Performances, Joe Palantino, I can't say his last name, delivers a slick, sleazy, yet, okay, yeah, he delivers a really good performance in this. I love his acting. I'm glad that he's in this episode. He's the one that made this episode for me. Otherwise, it'd be okay. You know, it's great to have these kind of famous celebrities in these episodes. I keep forgetting that a lot of famous celebrities back then were in these episodes that you might know. Effects and style, 1980s, gore, campy but effective, yes. A carnival setting is grimy, and yes, grim. Yeah, it's awesome. Verdict, one of the standout, easy episodes of the series. Yes, it's one of my favorite fucking episodes. Like I said before, there is another one coming up that's still really good. I think. Great mix of morbid humor and irony and horror. Rating is a 4-star out of 5. To me, this episode would be a 5 out of 5 for me. I think the Santa Claus episode is a 5 out of 5. One I just did with my girlfriend. Well, actually, I just did because you didn't see that one. But, well, I don't know. But yeah, I did that episode last week or the week before. But this episode, I think, is one of my favorites. If not, actually, no, one of my favorites. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. So I still give it a 5-star rating myself. If you guys, if I recommend this episode, I mean, watching a guy like coming back from the dead multiple times, and then realizing the very end that he's already buried and there's nothing he can do about it because he used up all of his damn lives. Oh man, it's like, there's more spoilers. The woman. So the reason why he had to do one more big stunt is because this girl that he loved ended up killing him, using one of his lives, and taking all of his money. So he had no choice but to do one more stunt. And yeah, and then he realizes at the very end, he goes, "Wait a minute, I don't have any more lives." It's like, it's dark humor. I love it. It's like a very morbid episode. He dies multiple times, like I said in the episode. It's very good. If you guys want to check it out, like I said, go right ahead. I think this is probably going to be it for today. I think I did everything I needed to do. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I really, really appreciate it if you did. And I'll catch you guys next one. Bye.